Welcome back to the Who's at the Gates podcast. I, of course, am your host, KC Phoenix. And as always, tonight I have with me the lovely, ready to give her 2 weeks' notice at any time, Deanna. We will. We will have to discuss this episode today. I'm warning everyone right now. Deanna was not pleased with today's episode. And she doesn't know a good man when she sees one, but we'll discuss all that when we go through everything and whatnot. But I guess we got to start with the whole Chelsea and Kat thing. But before we get started, Diana, did you have anything you wanted to add?
I mean, given your track record, you're like, let's give Ted some grace. Let's give Rashad some grace. Let's give Bill some grace. I don't know if you're the best judge of character here.
Well, first of all, us giving Ted some grace was a good thing because now he's actually making Shanice happy. They're on good footing right now. So Ted and Shanice are doing well, even though he's going to end up getting back with Nicole, but these are minor details. Ted and Shanice are doing well. So that grace was warranted. Let's see. All right. We can go ahead and get into it. Oh boy. I don't know why. This is moving too slow for me. I need people to make up their minds and move on and do what they need to do. Here we go. I'm playing it now.
You're worried Tomas might turn to another woman because deep down he's bottling up how he feels about you turning down his marriage proposal?
Well, this wasn't the first time we've had problems. And the last time, he hooked up with someone else.
Well, technically, weren't you on a break when he slept with Eva?
Technically.
And things are different now, right? And you and Tomas are good.
Well, I thought they were, but he's been quiet ever since the proposal. It has me feeling some type of way.
Kat, if you have to be worried about Tomas stepping out every time you hit a rough patch, maybe it's a sign he isn't the one.
Listen, I won't say this often. You got to listen to Chelsea. It's ridiculous that Chelsea has to be the voice of reason here for Kat and to see things clearly. She is actively lying to herself, and all the excuses that she made for him, well, we weren't together. Okay, but that doesn't excuse who he slept with. That doesn't excuse that you actually were together and that he should have communicated with you. She's just making so many excuses for that man, and I'm just tired of it. I hated that she got back together with him in the first place. I think, and now they're here. So I don't want to say she's reaping what she sowed, but I do think a lot of this has to do with insecurity, maybe, which is astounding considering that Kat, I think, is a very secure person. But look at what he's reduced her to. I think even in the later scene when they're talking, it's she's well, I wasn't all the way there sexually, so maybe that's why he went to Eva. And it's just that man is supposed to love you. If that's what has you self-conscious, then you need to leave. If he doesn't mean, oh my God, I am waiting for the day that Tomas gets hit by a bus on this show and we never see him again, because this is just ridiculous, because I don't think Kat's ever going to grow out of it. He will obviously not leave her, and you have Chelsea, God bless Chelsea, doing just the absolute what she should do as a friend, right? I've had to have these kind of tough conversations with friends before. The problem is ultimately, people can come to you for advice. People can, try to talk things out with you, but people are just going to do what they want to do, right? So that's why I think Kat's a lost cause here. And, I give props to Chelsea trying, but, Kat's not going to be dissuaded any other type of way. And that's also why I'm just hoping that he gets hit by a bus.
Well, I believe that Kat will figure it out because Chelsea was against the wedding idea for Kat. And Kat actually was like, no, Tomas, we're not getting married right now. I don't want to do that. We need to find something in the middle. As for her taking Tomas back, I believe she genuinely cares for him a lot. And one could say even loves him. I just think she's trying to figure it out. I don't necessarily agree with that. I would rather her figure it out on her own first and then hop into a relationship with someone at the same time. Where would the drama be if she did it that way? So we have to have the drama. And I think the end result will be her and Tomas eventually breaking up. I think that will be the end result, but I'm not faulting her for trying to make it work. That's just me.
Well, I'm gonna fault her. You know, I think you say I have a lot of bias in this show. I think you have probably more bias than I do, considering, y'all, I need you to know, Casey hand selects the scenes and is like, the comments that he makes, and I'm just like, okay. Yeah, I try to show someone in their real light, and he's like, oh, it's AI. So you know, this is what I have to deal with behind the scenes.
Well,
like,
I was saying,
my girl.
I wouldn't say anything if you weren't picking AI scenes. That's like, it's my fault you picked scenes that were AI? No.
Yeah. We're recreating Beyond the Gates in AI, y'all. That's what I'm doing. It's not like it's the truth or anything, but you know, minor details. Yeah, I mean, I just hope she gets out of this brainwash situation. And like, listen, I get it. It's hard to leave someone. I think it's a lot harder to leave someone and to jump into uncertainty. You know, people don't like change, people don't like shakeups. I'm one of those people included. Like, I've been in Kat's situation before, and I think that's also why I hate it, because I'm just like, you are so much better than that man. Also, you know, I guess I'm still salty that she never left him in the first place.
We'll see. We will see, because I do believe she will eventually break up with Tomas. And Chelsea, like, God bless her, she's been doing her best to keep Kat level-headed. And I mean, kudos to Chelsea on that, because this wasn't who Chelsea once was. Chelsea was the girl that was out doing threesomes and drugs and getting drunk in the club and all types of other stuff. Now she's about to be a married woman to a doctor of all of all people. So it's just kind of like, okay, Chelsea, you really shaped up.
I do not judge Chelsea for her past, and I do judge her for, I think she was the one that was saying, like, forgive Tomas. I judge her for that. Not for her clubbing. I judge her for also having bad takes and for guiding Kat incorrectly in the beginning, because I think she was pro Tomas, and look where that got her.
Well, and also for her past, I'm not judging her for her past. I'm just saying the person who she was then and the person who she is now are two different people. I'm more talking about her being responsible in the sense. I don't care if you drink or do whatever. It's still a level of responsibility that you may or may not be upholding. And for Chelsea, where she was, slurring and like slurring her speech and stuff like that after being drunk publicly and whatnot, it's like, okay, you have free will, you can do what you want to. However, would one consider that responsible? And it wasn't really that responsible. And that's where I'm at. It's like she's becoming a responsible adult now. And maybe Madison is rubbed off on her. where it's a little bit more, okay, let me reel it in just a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I think Madison has had an effect on her. I do think this episode was interesting though, because all of a sudden a lot of people have an opinion on Tomas. Before, it's just like no one cared how he was like treating her, right? Like no one cared
Yes.
that that Eva wronged her, that Tomas wronged her. They're just like, well, you just gotta let the chips fall where they may, despite them being terrible people, and wronging Kat. And now, I think Nicole, or who was it? It was Danny. I mean, Danny's always been Team Kat. She's always been ride or die for Kat. But there's just like, do you want her with an adulterer or whatever? It's just like very strong language for someone that I didn't even think they knew existed.
Well, after Kat proposes, look, that might be the next step. Kat ends up proposing to him. But after Tomas proposed, I think that kind of put him on everybody's radar in that moment, where it's like, oh, he is serious. So, and now that everyone knows he exists after the proposal, everyone has an opinion. Should she or shouldn't she? And everyone is basically saying she shouldn't. So yeah, my word. Let's go ahead and get to the next thing. This is a steal that I have on here. So 917. Okay. That is not what I have for 917. But there we go. Okay. This whole situation is running me low because I'm like, okay, what's the point again? Deanna already told Randy, like, no, I don't like Joey. Okay, we've already established that. My thing is, I would hope that Deanna is smarter than that. I'm guessing she doesn't know Randy works for Joey, because I feel like if she did, she might give him the side eye too. But then the question becomes, how can she not know Randy works for Joey? Everybody knows Randy works for Joey. So
yeah, this also made me annoyed because it's like, okay, another step back, and like, look how easily Joey wins. Like, he's over here manipulating Vanessa, and now you have him, just kind of running game here with Deanna. I truly thought she was going to be smarter than to just trust literally anybody. I don't even think she should, she talked to Kat about it, right? Already, that she doesn't like him, but like, I really do think she should have just kept quiet. She should have just been like, you know what? Just realized, right? A lot of things can change, and I'd rather have a relationship with my mom than not. It is what it is, and not go on this whole reminiscent thing with Randy and be like, oh, it's like my heart was torn out and all that. Like, she can grieve, but if she's really trying to take down this man, she needs to do it in silence. And so, yeah, for me, this scene was also very frustrating because it's just like, girl, like, you can't just trust anybody.
yeah, well, this is kind of a good thing. It's a bad thing, but it's a good thing too. It's a good thing because it lets you know she's not really a natural liar. Like, will she lie? Yes. But is she a natural liar? No. Because if she was a natural liar, she would be doing what you said. She have it rehearsed, everything good to go. She would not change her story whatsoever. And the lie would be the lie. Oh, yeah, Joey, I don't like him, but I'm cool with him. She'll never be cool with Joey. I need for her to give me something, because right now she seems like a little girl playing a grown woman's game, is what I'm getting from this whole exchange with Randy. It's like, if Joey is the target, you don't trust anybody, not even him. So I don't know what's going on with Deanna.
I know. I had so much hope for her. I thought she was going to do some like undercover spy situation. And here she is telling everybody, like, I don't like that man.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens when she gets in the office. Maybe she'll be going through the file cabinets like that AI video of Eva, and then we'll see what happens from there.
Oh my God.
Oh boy. Let's see.
I don't know why she's a criminal. What else do you want? Like, it's okay. Her man's a criminal too. He used to work with Joey. Like, match me in heaven. What else could that's just who she is.
Well, when we see the evidence, get back to me. Okay, so we're about to go to Eva and Tomas, and Eva basically letting Tomas have it because she feel like Tomas might be trying to spin the block, and she like, no, I ain't that type of lady.
Anymore. Let's not. You keep on rewriting history with a lot of these scenes, but you know what? It's neither near here nor there, I guess.
Well, let's go ahead and let's see it play out right quick.
Look, Tomas, I get that you're hurting,
Eva.
but I am finally in a relationship, a real relationship with the man who puts me first.
But
Nothing. Look, I am sorry that Kat turned down your proposal, but if you came over here thinking that you and I can circle the block, then you've got it twisted.
Eva.
Hell, even if I wasn't so deliriously happy with Izaiah, which I am, Kat just saved my damn life. You think that I will repay her by sleeping with you again? Boy, bye.
Can I get a word in?
Go ahead. Use your words.
Thank you. I didn't come here trying to circle the block. I came here because I needed a friend. And as much as it pains me to admit it, I don't have very many of those.
Oh. It's just that Kat and I have finally come to something that looks like an understanding, and I don't want to mess that up.
I probably should have told Kat I was coming over here.
You think? Told her and got written permission. But I guess that's probably hard for you to do since you probably haven't spoken to her since she turned you down.
How'd you know?
Because you're a man. And like most men, you shut down and wall yourselves off like wounded little boys every time your feelings get hurt.
Damn. Tell me how you really feel.
Look, these last few days have shown both Kat and I that when you really get down to it, we aren't all that different. We both watched our mothers get hurt by the man they loved. That will make you guard your heart. Look, if you want my advice, you need to tell Kat exactly how you feel about her turning down your proposal. That'll show my bougie half-sister that not only is her heart safe with you, but that yours is safe with her.
Izaiah.
I must say that Eva gave some good advice, and she also called him out on not speaking to Kat. And I would say that she gets credit for at least Tomas stepping up and talking to Kat, which we'll cover that towards the end of the episode. But I also love how she really made it clear, like, this is not happening. I am deliriously in love with Izaiah, as she should be. And Tomas, I really wish that he would just not be so pathetic sometimes. I wish that he would learn how to, I think self-soothe is what it's called, where it's just like, dude, do you have to take all of your problems to somebody, or can you just learn how to deal with some things on your own and process it? That's kind of where I was at on that. I don't know. What about you?
Yeah, everyone in this scene is just annoying. It's like the writers are purposely trying to like make me not watch the show. Let's start with Tomas. Talk to Bill. You've already been so personable with that man. Like, talk to your boss at this point. I don't understand why like he needs to talk to Eva. It makes no sense to me. I don't care that he doesn't have friends. Talk to your grandma. I will cuss right now. Talk to your abuela who you can't wait to go see. You don't think she has some advice for you? It's really, yeah, just pathetic that this, like, Eva is his only friend. Like, again, I would have been 10 times happier had he spoken to Bill than Eva. And I just, like, to me, that just shows such a lack of respect for Kat, considering that Kat doesn't like her. And now here you are airing out her business to, yeah.
Well, I
What's
wouldn't say
a nice word for Eva? Because I was about to cuss again.
I wouldn't say doesn't like her. Kat is just like not close with her now. They're cool. They're just not close. So there's a difference.
I don't think they're cool. I don't think, like, if you were to ask Kat, she would. Eva didn't even hesitate to disparage her and be like, my bougie ass sister. Like, this is a mean spirited person. So let's go back to Eva and her conceited ass and being like, boy, you can't have this. Like, he was okay, girl, like, calm down. You're not all that. That was also annoying. I mean, and then also, this isn't Eva's fault. This is Tomas's fault. This is Eva's fault for being biased, but Kat didn't embarrass Tomas. He embarrassed himself. So I can get, so her being like, yeah, Kat embarrassed you in front of her whole family. Like, it can't be good being turned down in front of them. Well, whose fault was that? It's not like Kat said no in front of all of them. She took him aside. She explained her case. And she came back and tried to be as graceful about it as possible. Like, she did nothing wrong, and they're making it seem like this is her problem, despite the fact that he never spoke to her. He did this despite many people telling him, like, hey, maybe slow down. Like, this is his own doing, but look at the narrative that he's creating with Eva, with himself.
Not you victim blaming. Like, wow. Ma'am, slow down.
Well, when you cause your own problems, sometimes it's just hard to sympathize with you. So yeah, it's just all terrible. Hate both these people. I'm just joking. Hate is the strong word. I don't hate it. Actually, with Tomas, maybe. Eva, I don't hate her. I'm just waiting for her day in a prison cell. And then we'll be fine. Because if you really want to talk victims, there's no better victim apparently on this show than Eva.
Eva is happy. She is not worried. That woman living a carefree life right now. Let's see. Okay, this one will be short. 27. Here we go.
No worries. I could tell he needed to talk.
You are really a good man. Get over here. So, did anything interesting happen while you were out?
I ran into Joey at the restaurant.
Oh, he's a soul food fan too?
Yeah, he was with Vanessa. He sends wishes for a speedy recovery.
Oh, that was thoughtful of him. You know, he really isn't the big bad wolf that everyone thinks he is.
Isaiah says...
See, I love a happy couple. Because, it's just something about love that it touches your heart and your mind and your spirit.
I was not touched.
See, that's because you hate. But like Eva said to Isaiah, good man. I've been saying it over and over. And she said it multiple other times during this episode too. And I'm just like, I am so happy for her. I'm glad that you got a man that treats you good, because Tomas didn't know how to treat you because he couldn't make up his damn mind. But you got a man who wants you and only you. That, like, girl, hold on to that man.
Yeah, and you were Team Tomas. You would have been Team Tomas had he stuck with Eva.
Okay.
You didn't
Now,
care. You didn't care that he hurt Kat. I remember you were like, I can't believe he hurt Eva like that. You didn't. I remember you weren't even concerned about Kat, and you're like, well, I mean, it is what it is. So again,
well, I
people,
wasn't
this is
concerned
the
about
bias. This is the bias I'm dealing with. He calls
no,
me
no, no.
bias.
Kat was back and forth with him. That's why. And that's why I was like, okay, well, whatever happens, happens, because Kat was back and forth. But with this, let's say Tomas did pick Eva. If Tomas was being weak like he's been throughout the show, it would be the same energy. If he's not standing up to Bill, and if other things are happening where he's getting pushed around, I would be like, okay, Eva, why are you with him? Then so I would have smoke for Tomas regardless of who, whether it's Eva, Kat, or Shanice, or whoever he decides to get with. I would still have smoke for him because I'm just like, dude, why are you not standing up for yourself? That's been one of my biggest things with him. It isn't necessarily, oh, he slept with Eva, because again, they weren't together. My thing is just like, dude, why don't you stand up for yourself? You are an attorney. How do you even practice law if you're not confident in yourself? How can you stand up for your client if you can't stand up for you? I'd rather go to Naomi, if we're being honest, because Naomi will stand up for herself quickly. So yeah, I would have the same smoke for Tomas regardless. Just saying. But I'm glad Eva's happy now. And I'm glad that she recognizes that her and Kat are finally in a decent place where it's like, okay, let's not mess this up and let's set some ground rules when it comes to
I think that was good of her. Obviously, I mean, she can't help but be nasty and call her names. But besides that, I mean, it's like she has no other option at this point, right? She has to play nice with Kat.
Well, she wants to play nice with Kat. She's always wanted to play nice with Kat because
No, she hasn't. She admitted herself. She egged Kat on because she was jealous of what Kat had, despite the fact that Eva was a run that ruined everyone's life. Eva and Leslie. I won't blame it all on Eva, but you know, it's
Eva wanted a sister. That's what I'm saying.
Eva wanted her life. She didn't want a sister. She wanted her life. She wanted her man. She wanted her family. She wanted her parents. Because
the fatal attraction are you talking about?
you don't just be like, you want to come to my room for a book? She admitted to Martin, she admitted it, but you don't want to show those scenes because you think they're AI. But she was in Orphe jeans, going, yeah, I guess I did want what Kat had. I guess I did do it on purpose. So is she a nasty person? Yes. Does she know better though? Also, yes, which is what makes her different from her mom, right? Is that she cares more about public perception than Leslie does, right? Leslie's just gonna do whatever she wants. She doesn't care who sees her. Nothing's gonna stop her. Eva just pretends to care about public perception, and that's why people treat her differently because they're like, oh well, she has like some remorse, but no, she knows what she's doing. She's just better at hiding it, right? She's just better at being fake.
Oh boy!
Listen, Laura, she's lucky Laura doesn't have to pay hospital bills.
You know what? Laura is missing right now. So
yeah, exactly. I'm mad at Kat right now. I hate Kat is my girl, but the fact that she's always with that, as long as she's with Tomas, I can't like cheer her on fully. So that's why I've always been Team Laura. Justice for Laura.
What a world. Okay. So on to the next scene where we're going to the hospital with Anita. Let's take a look at that. 29:47.
You would think with like them being at the hospital so much, they'd have like a better cafeteria.
One would think that they have a large one, but okay, let's hit this.
And Daddy has the instructions for when you get home.
What instructions?
For dealing with the soreness.
Anita.
Be careful! Mother, what are you doing?
I am standing so I can walk onto that elevator and out of this hospital.
Mother, you can't. Your procedure may have been outpatient, but it was still surgery. Besides, it is hospital policy, and Monica does not play when it comes to hospital policy.
Well, as a board member and a concerned husband, I'm glad to hear that. Now, will you please sit your beautiful, stubborn behind down so that I can take you home right away?
Well, when you put it that way.
If you want to talk about good man, he's the only one so far. And that's also, you know,
So we just don't forget about Andre. Okay.
I mean, look at Andres. We covered that episode.
Paris
We covered that night in Paris. I'm good.
Paris does not count for him. That was AI, is what that was. Paris doesn't count. Andre's a good man, even though his wife cheated on him. But still, yeah.
You know what? And he deserves it because of how he treated Kat. So I hope he gets cheated on some more.
You keep on saying that like Kat died. Kat is still here.
Barely. Also, the fact that like, yeah, their recovery, crazy, right? Like Eva can get up and do her job. The fact that Kat is just like up and at it despite having the same dang surgery shows me a lot.
What Eva doesn't really have a job. Kat is running an empire that requires way more attention than Eva being well, she's not a reception, she's a manager. But still, you know what I'm saying.
I'm gonna remember this comment. Just so you know.
She is, or either maybe she's the director, I guess. She's the something of the clinic and the whatever of Ted's practice.
She doesn't really have a job. You have no idea how many times I'm going to bring this up in the next 2 seasons.
Eva has a job. We've even seen her working. So
Happy?
Yeah, she was the one who got Derek into the safe. Or not Derek, wrong person. I was about to call that man Connor.
Might as well.
Christian.
No, I don't.
No, not Christian. What the hell? It starts with a C.
Grayson.
Hold on. It does. Oh, it's a G. I thought it started with the C. I don't know why I was about to call that man something else that started with a C. Well,
You know, now that you manifested him, I'm going to blame you when we get another monologue about give me another chance. I won't lie to you.
well, Ashley already gave him another chance. So I was surprised we didn't see Ashley at the hospital. I guess she off today with her man.
Just no one's working in this show. I need you, except for Kat. Like literally the only person working.
Because I was gonna say Ashley's not at the hospital. Or no, that's not. At first, I thought the person behind Vernon was Ashley for like 2 seconds. I was like, no, that's not.
I don't
Ashley.
think Shanice wasn't even at the hospital, and she stays behind that desk. She wasn't there being like, "Don't worry, Dupree's. You know, Anita's gonna come out fine." Like,
Yeah, she's been working overtime, so she's like, I'm not coming in today.
I don't blame her. She's the one person I see consistently work. Her
Nicole.
else?
We've seen Nicole in her office plenty of times.
True, we have seen her off. I'm just like, well, I feel like it's always on the way to for a glass of wine. Who else have we seen work? Dr. Kyle.
Yeah, Kyle works. To Bill.
Bill
works.
Bill works.
Hmm.
I think. June.
Yeah, June works.
June is putting in those hours.
Definitely. So yeah,
we never seen. Yeah, there's some people I've never seen hold the job. So you know what? Kudos to those people.
Oh my goodness. Okay, let's go ahead and get to this final scene. Let's see, 33:12. Works for me.
Are you alone?
Chelsea left earlier to visit the Grands.
Mamita, you're supposed to be taking it easy.
Have you forgotten, Boo? I have a budding empire I'm trying to run.
I'm still your boo?
Yeah? What am I?
My incorrigible type A girlfriend?
Mm-hmm.
What's the matter? Can't the guy kiss the woman he loves?
You still love me? Even after...
You turned down my proposal in front of your entire family?
Yeah, that. I just wanted to wait because...
No need to rehash it. I get it. I was just feeling a little stung. But instead of talking to you about how I felt afterwards, I went silent, and I'm sorry. Eva helped me realize that I should be honest about how I'm feeling.
You talked to Eva about us again?
Eva told me in no uncertain terms that stopping by her place without talking to you first, given our complicated history, was not the move.
For once, Eva and I are on the same page.
I just needed someone to talk to. Are you mad?
Not really. I just wish you would have talked to me. But you know what? I don't want to talk about her anymore, any of this, really.
You trust me, don't you?
With Eva? Actually, I do. She has a boyfriend she's really into. But we need to get you more friends. Stats.
Whatever you say, Mamita.
I really like the sound of that. And since you're in a generous mood, I have a surprise.
What kind? Oh, I remember this condo from when you were looking before. Now that your grandmother's on the mend, does that mean you've decided to take it?
I've decided we're gonna take it.
We?
Mm-hmm. I made an offer. We're gonna be moving in together very soon.
Kat, that's not gonna work for me.
Well, Diana, do you want to pick this one up or you want me to?
You can get started.
Okay. I wish they would get it together because and you know what? Now that I'm really processing it, this is why it was on again, off again. Oh, I'm with you. Oh, I'm not with you type thing. And this is what leaves room for somebody to come in and be that person for Tomas. Not saying it has to be Eva or that I even wanted to be Eva. I'm just saying that it's like Kat should have like, oh my goodness, these two just need to learn how to do better at communication. It's frustrating is in these moments because it's like, okay, now Kat's about to get frustrated because it's like, oh, you don't want to be with me now? Because at first Tomas was like, you don't want to be with me? And yeah, I believe the end result will be them eventually breaking up, but I still believe Kat will do what she can to make it work. after many moments like this, where one moment they're good, but the next moment it's like, okay, what are we doing here? And I think her asking him, well, she isn't really asking him, she's telling him that he's moving in, which that in itself was already an issue. Whereas like the man has a whole place of his own, and you just telling him like, oh, you're moving in with me here. And it's like, okay, wait a minute, hold on. Let's discuss. Yeah, this is a little extra and unnecessary, indefinitely leaving another opening for Tomas to find comfort elsewhere. Maybe he'll find it with Haley. Who knows? You got it, Dan.
Yeah, I agree. I think I thought, and I don't know why, but I think the conversation would have been 10 times different had she been like, I'm not ready for marriage yet, but let's try the second step. Like, let's live together. Like, just crazy idea, I know, but instead of just being like, let's find a place together. But no, Kat's like, I found a place for us, without talking to him about it first. And so it's just like insane to me that it's just the same patterns repeating. I mean, with the whole non-communication thing, I mean, I think that's also a cop-out. Like, okay, so I don't talk to you for a day and you're just going to go cheat. Like, that's essentially what happened. That's why he slept with Eva, and Eva, great, eagerly took that opportunity. So to me, that's not an excuse. I mean, I do think it's frustrating that they're not talking, or that she just seemed kind of like on edge about it and didn't think that they were going to talk about it ever, or like, like, I think that's a sign, right? Like Chelsea said, if you're worried, that's not a great sign of a relationship. Like, I'm sorry, just not texting for 10 minutes is not an excuse.
Well, I'm low-key, I'm almost over it.
Oh, I've been.
I really want them to introduce the middle brother of the Hawthorns. I'm ready for them to do that, to spice this up a little bit and see. And even though if they do introduce him, there's no guarantee that he'll pursue Kat or anything like that. For all we know, that man could be married to a wife or something. But I just need something to spice it up.
So, yeah, we need more men on the show. We need better men, because it's really lacking out here.
Now, on the bright side, and I guess I can stop sharing my screen now. On the side, tomorrow, which people will be watching this tomorrow on Wednesday, Monica and Leslie are supposed to get into it. So I am looking forward to that, where that will give a little bit of fireworks on the show. But it's calm right now. Like you said, Anita's surgery was so quick. It was just like, oh, she's in, she's out. All right. They got the cancer. That's out the way. Martin won his election. There's nothing really going on there. Eva and Kat survived the surgery. Okay, that's out the way. Danny and Bill, they have that situation, but we'll figure it out. Haley's poison might work one day. We'll see. Like Samantha and Tyrell's going off to school. Maybe
he graduated. We didn't even get to see the graduation.
Oh, did they say or was it?
No, he graduated.
Oh, damn. Okay. I don't know why I was thinking it was approaching.
Yeah, no. Did you send a card?
No, I didn't get any pictures.
Right? It's a little bad, it says a lot about the home training, but you know what? Fine.
So yeah, and then Chelsea and Madison, they're figuring out whatever they're figuring out for their wedding date. Leslie is being Leslie. And then Joe and Vanessa, the whole Deanna thing, like, I feel like she's already lost. Unless she, by some miracle, figures out like, okay, I can't trust anyone. Let me just keep my head down, work at my mother's office, and go through the files and see what I can find and do that. So
Yeah, I think we are going to be in a slump in terms of drama, maybe for the next, I don't know, months, I guess, like for any real progression of a plot line. Because like you said, this poison, it's taking its sweet time.
yeah, I mean, maybe with Naomi, there'll be something that happens with that where it finally comes out. But outside of that, I just don't. Jacob, he's pouting as usual, like a spoiled brat, doing whatever. That's nothing new for me. They are showing Darlene a little bit more. I will say
They
that.
are, right? And, you know, my man did not care that people, you know, certain people were talking badly about her, despite her making the effort to reach across the aisle and bring some peach cobbler or whatever the hell she brought.
Yeah, well, yeah, Leslie was wrong for what she was doing, but also Eva said in this episode, I might have to, what did she say? I might have to forgive your mother for calling me the spawn of Satan because the food was really good and stuff, and Eva enjoyed it, and Darlene was nice enough to bring it over. So, like, I'll give Darlene her credit for reaching out and doing that and trying to help and be part of Eva and Izaiah's life because she might as well get used to it because they get married. So
Yeah, I mean, she always told the truth. It's like you said. What did you say? You're like, well, if a family member says the truth, I'm not going to get mad. So, I mean, I don't. To me, she said nothing wrong, but I do hate the fact that Izaiah is. That family's just a family full of powders, like just constant victims. Like it's insane. I want to meet the other brother. Like, God, you went through this whole ordeal. Your whole family was behind you, and you're still like the whole family. Like it's maybe I don't want to say I hate that man, but like I don't want to see him anymore. I don't want to see him. I don't want to see him not defend his mom because he's not man enough to do so and stand up to Leslie. But this is what I have to deal with.
well, I'm looking forward to more. I really am looking forward to Thanksgiving dinner because I really, really, really want them to spend it together like the Hawthorns and then Eva and Leslie. That would be nice to see if they'll be a little bit more civil this time around, even though we know they won't. And
I mean,
yeah, that's.
I mean, that puts us at November. Like, if her and Eva are not in jail by then it's just going to be like again another slow burn.
Well, we are about to find out. Oh my goodness. Well, on that note, we'll go ahead and get ready to make our exit. Thank you, everyone who's been supporting us. We really appreciate it. Thank you for bearing with us last week as we were putting up our content to do some filler episodes for you guys just to go back down memory lane, and looking forward to Wednesday's episode. That's all I have. Dan, did you have anything before we close out?
Just thank you for watching as always.
All right, sweet. Well, everyone, until next time.
Bye.